Good start of the video. Decent whistle. Anyway, good day everybody and welcome back to Sydney Trains Vlogs. It's currently 5:41 in the morning on a Monday, and to my surprise, the construction hoarding has been removed for platform 14. So platforms 13 and 14 are, I guess, officially open. No trains are using it at the moment. Tracks are rusty as anything, so nothing's been on these platforms for quite some time. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk along platform 14. I guess it's all good to walk along there. I just came from the Central Walk after getting a coffee from Subway Snacks this time around, and noticed that the construction hoarding for the escalators that go up and down or to and from platform 14 had been removed as well. So I thought, I wonder if the construction hoarding's been removed on 14 itself, so we can actually walk along it. So that's what we're going to do now. Very well surprised me. As I said, no trains at the moment on 13 and 14. I'd imagine that may, highlight the word may, happen around the time of the timetable change on, what would it be, the 28th or 29th of June. Okay, so this is platform 14. Backtrack quite some time. Platforms 14 and 15 here at Central and 13 were demolished to dig out the cavern, I guess you could say, for the Central Walk. It was all rebuilt here. However, platform 15 did not return. Alright, so you got the usual stuff, bins and screens and whatnot. There's the escalators down to Central Walk, which are currently closed off. This platform obviously isn't 100% open, because you've got little bits and pieces there. There's no plastic bags in the bins, and the bins are actually closed off. There's like a little door in the little slot where you throw rubbish in. That's all right. Good to see though. So we're going to walk to the end, and then I'll also film the walk back so you can see that view. We've got a lift which will take you down to the Central Walk, and just up ahead here, beyond these seats and bins, we'll also have another set of escalators which take you down to the Central Walk as well. Emergency help point. I've got this here. I'm not too sure what this is. There's a fire extinguisher in one of those cabinets, and other stuff in the other cabinets. It's not, but it feels like a even lengthier platform. Got a repeater signal there. I think that's what you call it. So you got the information things here, where there's usually like a map of Sydney trains and things like that. There's nothing there at the moment. It's upside down, but this is a safe zone, a wide open area where people can congregate and gather, same thing, in the event of a fire. We've got this pretty big building here, outside air riser and plant room. Okay, got some decent artwork on the bricks here. Got a number of the bricks that are actually protruding, and the ends of those bricks are painted. You can see here to make this artwork, which is actually pretty cool. Might actually zoom out. Wow. Okay, good. There we go. Now I'll zoom back in. The ultra wide isn't too good when it comes to it being dark. Some more artwork here. It's actually a pretty wide open area. I don't know if it looks smaller on camera or what, but it's very wide open. There have been trains on these platforms in the past, just sort of testing signalling and other track equipment. Yeah, see, this is actually quite a wide open area. It's cool. Alright, so we are at the end. You got signal SY20 at the end of 14 here. You all know what 13 looks like. We've walked along that one a lot. And there's a look back the other way, and we'll go for a walk back this way now. Conveniently, I actually have the week off, so that's given me a chance to do a few things to do with the channel that I need to do. Oh, well, not need to, but want to. Including this, which was actually quite unplanned. But by the looks of things, you can freely walk along the platform. The construction hoarding's gone. I haven't been told to piss off just yet. That was pretty blunt, wasn't it? No, you wouldn't get told to go away. You'd probably just have maybe a staff member come up and say, "Do you know there's no trains on this platform?" Alright, I'm going to stop here. Might stop in a couple of spots to get some thumbnail shots, so I have a few options. Alright, another thing that we'll do is we'll go down to the central walk. Obviously we can't use these escalators here because they're blocked off. They're working. That's all fine, they're working. Just staff or whoever is involved in removing those things just hasn't removed them yet. Well, there might not be too much of a point in doing so at the moment, so no rush. Because the platforms don't have any trains on them at the moment. So there you go. I know the screen's off. The main purpose of this shot's just showing the number 14. Now, as I keep saying in all of these videos to do with 13 and 14, now that 13 and 14 are open, hopefully down the track, obviously not straight away, but hopefully down the track sometime, they'll bring all of the South Coast trains back to Sydney Terminal. I know some do run from here anyway, but I mean all of them. Bar maybe a few morning and afternoon peak services to Bondi Junction, of course, but yeah, I'm sure that the lovely people of Bondi and Edgecliff and whatnot can make their way to Sydney Terminal just like any of the other people will have to. Fair's fair, right? No, it's just, to me, it just makes sense as a sort of outer suburban, intercity, country, interstate area that Sydney Terminal is. I think it would just make more sense to have all of those longer distance and outer suburban trips, all of them running from Sydney Terminal. The only other one that I wish ran from Sydney Terminal, again, except the afternoon peak runs and morning peak inbound runs as the Southern Highlands. I wouldn't say it's too much of a pain to change at Campbelltown because you usually arrive on platform 3 at Campbelltown, and if you're in like the front 3 or 4 cars, you're pretty well good to just move across and board your Southern Highlands train from there. But still, this is very good. I am very happy to see these platforms open, and it was very good to finally walk along 14 for the first time. So yes, this was the first time for me. And all the car markers there, oopsie, sent to camera film. For 4, 6, 8, 10 car trains. Let me just spin around and I'll take another thumbnail option shot. Okay. So now that is Central's upgrade. Well, I can't say it's complete, but this whole part of it is complete. Now there's other changes happening to Central, like the Eddie Avenue Plaza, which I've made a couple of videos about lately, like across from CJ's, the old flower shop and food and coffee shops across from there. Those buildings are going to be demolished very, very soon, if they're not already gone. I actually need to check that later, but there's more of those videos coming up. And something else that I'll do as well, it's something I've been doing for my other channel, because the other channel is about sort of like the history and I guess construction and abandoned places, sort of everything, is this big building here towering over Central. I've been asked about that a little bit, so I might actually, even though it's not directly to do with trains and it's not a railway building, it is something that's towering over Central Station, and it's going to change the face of Central Station forever, obviously. So that's something I'm going to do. I'm going to go at some point and do a video on that building, tell you what it is, how tall it's going to be, other bits and pieces about it, just so you all know. And yeah, so that's more that's coming up. I'm really glad that I saw 14 was open, because I got up with my partner and I left with her because she left for work and I've got the week off. I was going to leave a little bit later because I'm actually getting a train that's not due here until not due out of here until about 8:20, and that's in maybe 2.5 hours time. It's 5:54, so we'll go to that area in a second, but I'll just go to my left, just taking a wider turn just to dodge this gentleman. Okay, so there was a big white wall here, construction hoarding, covering the escalators to and from 14. So this is one of them. This is the escalators that will take you up, and you'll be facing the buffer stop at the end of 14. There's a sign there, platform 14. And also on the wall you've got the number here. Let's focus on that for another 10 seconds just to let these couple of people pass. Okay. We'll head this way. I'll show you these other stairs and then finish the video. But anyway, here's the lift that will take you up to 14 as well. That's not in operation at the moment. It's blocked off. Sure, it works properly. Sorry, I'm sure it works properly, but it's just not in use at the moment. Okay, that crowd was a little bigger than I thought, so yeah, so they're working. Well, the right one's working with this one, but yeah, again, so you got platform number there. And there we go. I think that's it. That's all I can pretty much show you all in this video. But when trains do start running on that platform, I'll do a sort of like a bit of a train spotting video there, most likely in the daytime. But it was good to do a walk along there today before anybody else decides it's a good idea to check it out and all that stuff. It's sort of like easy filming when there's nobody around. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you very soon. Goodbye for now.